After the berries were gathered and dried, the Picanni, or the Blackfeet, would look for a sheltered valley. We sought water and grazing for our horses. There, we would make a village for the winter. Autumn was the great buffalo hunting season. The cows are best for food then, and we needed extra meat for the winter.
One of the first things we did when we killed the buffalo, we took a little bit of blood in a buffalo horn spoon and we drank that. We wanted his strength, wanted his spirit to make us strong. We honored him in that way. Only women dressed the hides. It was hard work. Fleshing, stretching, curing, bleaching, scraping. It's been said the work was harder than buffalo hunting.
Girls were taught women's skills, desirable in the eyes of a prospective husband and his family. In autumn, choke cherries ground on stone mortars were mixed with meat to make pemmican. It was a busy time, drying foods to survive the long winter months ahead.
In winter, when the hair of the buffalo was long and snow deep, men hunted them afoot, as the Picanni had done for thousands of years. Although they had guns, hunters preferred the quiet affair.
When the moon rose at night in winter, the Picanni gathered around the fires in their lodges to tell stories of Napi, the old man.
Children played outdoors, even by moonlight. It seemed our lives would continue in these ways forever.
At first, we heard of white homesteaders in wheeled carts who came to settle. They chose lands far away, and the Picanni prospered through distant trade with the white men.
In exchange for our precious buffalo hides, we received iron axes, tools, pots, arrowheads, guns, and metal knives. We were not prepared for the tribulations that followed. The Picanni always believed that their sacred land and the buffalo would be inherited by their children and their children's children for all time to come.
Watched carefully for signs of spring. The band chief examined the embryos of buffalo cows. When he saw the unborn calves beginning to develop hair, he knew that it was becoming spring. That meant it was time to move camp.
Thunder gave the people the first pipe and explained, in the spring of the year, you will hear me thunder. Then you must give a feast. Unwrap this pipe and perform the ritual and dance I have taught you. Then no one will be killed that year by thunder and lightning.
Daring horse raids brought wealth and honor to the Picanni. With courage and ever alert, gunmen moved stealthily to enemy camps, as far away as the Spanish settlement at Santa Fe. While the enemy slept, the Picanni raiders seized their best horses and sped homeward, guiding their claim. A young man would go alone on a spirit quest, without food, or sleep, or drink. He'd call upon the powers of the earth and sky, seeking strength and a vision for guidance and protection.
in response to your prayers, a spiritual being will come to you. It might be a wolf, it might be a mouse, it might be a grasshopper. They all have special power.
In the fruitfulness of summer, scattered bands of Pekani gathered together for a great circle camp.
It was a time of celebration, feasts, dancing, buffalo hunts, dress parades, games and races.
And the most sacred ceremony, the Sundance.
The earth is sacred. It is the source of all life. The thunder calls us, the buffalo calls us, the spirit calls us to follow the path of our ancestors, to struggle through life and carry on our heritage, the Pekani way of life.